A very good afternoon to you, and welcome to the Fixed Wing Guy channel with me, Stuart Lomas. Second video of the afternoon. I know I did me nonsense about that. I was worried about the world. Love to hear about that though, you know. Anyway, you'll be pleased to hear back to watch nonsense today now. Got a question for you, and I do think it's going to be quite a short video, this one. Quite an interesting one, I think, because it's something that kind of percolated its way into my head overnight, to be perfectly honest with you, because I appreciate that so many of us, it's very, very important to a lot of us that we wear the right brand of watch by the right maker. It's the right style. It's got Romans on it and not just markings. It just marks indices bars on it or whatever. So I thought to myself, well, what would happen if? So, and this is the premise. Now, bear with me here. Let us say that you had £25,000, $30,000 to spend, okay? And you decided that you would like a beautiful, beautiful watch. Now, you know full well for that kind of money, you can go to any jeweler, anywhere, any boutique, anywhere, and buy any watch, more or less, that you want off the shelf. And it doesn't matter whether it's Rolex or Omega or Longines or Breitling or whatever. It doesn't matter, because you've got that lump of cash. Now, but you decide not to do that. What you decide to do is find yourself a watchmaker, and you give him this instruction: Mr. Watchmaker, I have £25,000, $30,000, 38,000 or 28,000 euro or whatever. I would like you to build me the ultimate watch for that kind of money. I want you to go out and buy the nicest case, the best caliber movement that you feel is out there at the moment, the best quality sapphire crystal that you can find at the moment, the best quality strap or the best quality bracelet you can find out there. I want you to design, cut and make the dial. I want you to design, cut and make the fingers. I would like it to be a GMT, but other than that, I'm quite happy with leaving it to yourself. If you feel for that budget that you can only do stainless steel, that's fine. If you can do gold plating, that's fine. And if you can do a solid precious metal for that kind of money, that's also fine. Now, my question is, if you went to a watchmaker and ordered a bespoke watch, which was an anonymous watch, of course, because it wouldn't have a brand, it may well have the maker's marks on the inside of the case, would that be classed as a horology? Would that be classed as a luxury timepiece? Or would that be classed as something that watch snobs would not have on their wrist because it didn't have ROLEX on the dial, or Gerard Perigot, or Omega, or whatever? What would be your opinion on that? This is, for me, it'll be a little bit like the difference between going to a high street tailor such as Moss Brothers here in England. I don't know whether you have, I doubt very much you have Moss Bros in the US, but I'm sure you will have somebody where you can go and just buy a suit. The difference between that and going to Savile Row in London. Now, for those outside the UK who don't know, Savile Row is a very, very famous street in London where the finest gentlemen's tailors and outfitters are based. You will go, you will be measured, you will be asked what kind of suit you want to buy, you will ask what kind of materials you want the suit made out of, whether it's a two-piece, a three-piece, a single-breasted, a double-breasted. You will even be asked, which size does Sir dress? And if you don't know which size Sir dresses means, look it up on the internet. So that is the difference between going to a high street shop where you buy a suit and going to a bespoke tailor which will have a name on it, which potentially a large percentage of the world won't know the name of that bespoke tailor, but that suit is made for you. It's to your order and it's for you alone. Now, that is the idea. You've gone into a watchmaker and ordered a bespoke timepiece. So what is it? Is it a dog because it's not got a name? Is it horology? Or is it something else? Let me know. Quite an interesting one, this, I think. I don't know the answer. I kind of tend to think it will be quite a nice thing to own. Yes, alright, you will, if you are in watch snob company and you've got your adenoidal anorak wearing watch snobs there, oh yes, and what watch are you wearing today? You say, well, actually what it is this one. And I went to something, well, I'll give you the name of my watchmaker, Mr. Taylor. I went to Norman Taylor Watchmakers in Greater Manchester, and I told him what budget I had, and I asked him, within a certain measure of specification from myself, to build me a bespoke timepiece. Now, if you think back in history, in the days where watches were only built for kings and dukes and earls and the landed gentry, that's exactly what they did. They went to the watchmakers like Thomas Earnshaw, for instance, and ordered a bespoke timepiece. Those timepieces are now worth a fortune, but they're none of the main commercial brands. So what does it make it? Does it make it horology? Does it make it just a bespoke watch which is of no interest, of never no mind to anyone else? Or is it a dog? Is it a mongrel that's been made from maybe bits and pieces of what are the finest caliber movements out there, put together to produce a bespoke timepiece? Let me know. Let me know what you think about that one. I quite like the idea. Would I do it if I came into some money? I might, you know. I just might. And you know why I just might? Not to flash that I've got a lot of cash, but just to say that I'm a little bit different, that I'm an individual. Yes, I like watches, but I'm not suckered into I've got to own a Rolex, or, you know, I've not got to own a Lang & Son or a Lang & One, or however the hell it's pronounced, you know, a Frank Mueller. I'm not sucked into that. I'm going my own way. I've got the best of the best of the best, but it doesn't say that it is. I don't need to advertise what it is, because I know it's the best, because I ordered it to be the best. Anyway, that's it. Let me know. Let me know what you think. And tell me whether you would go down the same route, or whether you feel that doing that is a waste of money, because it's far, far more important to have ROLEX on your wrist. Anyway, thanks for watching. Put your comments down below, as always. We'll look forward to getting them, we'll look forward to reading them, and I will, I promise, reply to every single one. Thanks for watching this one. Hope you enjoyed it, perhaps a little bit more than my rant about the old worried about the world thing, but I did tell you I'd go off kilter sometimes. That's it. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.